Remember how I was in love? Remember with Rob Ford, the guy from Canada?
Right. The mayor of Toronto, I believe.
Yes. So now there is a new guy. This has been bouncing around. I don't know if I'm new to the party, if I'm late to the fucking party. This video here is only 3 months old. But there's a gentleman by the name of Eric Mays. He's out of Flint, Michigan. I believe it's Flint, Michigan.
That's because he drank the water.
Well, either way.
Related to Willie?
Not Willie Mays' brother. Although he does look like him, so there's a possibility.
There you go.
All right, but this guy is beyond words, just argumentative for the sake of argumentative. It's just hysterical that he holds any fucking position as any form of, higher up councilman ever. Just here's an example.
They got poisoned with the water in Flint, so
there's a possibility. Here is a little bit of Eric Mays just to whet your appetite. Councilman Eric Mays.
I want to make it to heaven. I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half truth and lie.
Is that a beer with a straw in it?
Not running no municipal
Not a beer,
government.
no.
Why, when it gets to me, we wasting time? But all these folks who put the appeal ain't wasting time. That's my point. Quit singling me out as a time waster. Single some of these folks out for once in your life as time wasters. It ain't funny to me, Griggs. It ain't funny to me, Garrett. I'll sit here quietly. And the minute I start talking, here go that old stereotype, time-wasting stereotype. Who does that repeatedly? Who wants to live in a stereotype shell? Black's lazy. First ward councilman wasting time. He's irrelevant. Don't y'all get it? We went through this with Kerry and Jackie Poplar and them putting a hand up in my face. I'm not going to, every time I speak, be belittled when I'm making points by this council. Don't y'all get it? The time wasted was with her when she appealed it. And I'm telling you, when she sees she losing, I want to withdraw it. You done wasted time. Tell us. Quit picking at me about the great waster of time. I'm here to do business.
Mr. Mays, you interrupted me.
No,
stop talking. Just stop talking. Now we are.
Stop talking.
Yes,
now
we
you're
are.
going overboard. Who the hell you think you talking to?
Councilwoman Galloway,
Point of order.
Mr. Mays.
Point of order.
What is your point of
you
order?
You don't talk to me any way you want.
If you
now,
don't
my point was if you were done, it's time to vote.
Done.
Who the hell you think you talking to?
Councilwoman Galloway talking
you want to show out? I'm going to show out.
They're pissed off,
man. Shut up. You shut up.
He's passionate.
Well, whatever you said, it wasn't proper.
What's your point of order?
What led up to all this bullshit?
I have no clue. Somebody sent me a bunch of these videos, and this guy, this one right now is the best of the city councilman Eric Mays. I believe from Flint. I got to double check my little thing here, but it says Flint on it.
Okay.
Yes, Flint, Michigan. He's Eric Mays is a councilman of the first ward in the city of Flint, Michigan. So hopefully we can get him on. And a lot of people that are checking out the video, they're like, if they make a movie out of him, if Sam Jackson doesn't play him,
oh yeah,
then it's a fucking failure.
You could definitely see.
He's just all he does is yell.
You get out of line with you and Kate Fields. I ain't
warning. He's in violation.
You better talk to me like you got some doggone sense.
Mr. Mays?
Yes, ma'am.
We're done.
You want to be respected, you better respect me when you talk. I ain't
You are absolutely right.
Well,
you are absolutely right.
By the way, these are just like all the meetings that we have on the show. Just
something like that, yeah.
Talk to me like you got some sense when I say point of order, anything else.
It seems to me, and I don't know this whole situation, but it seems to me the guy feels like he's Dangerfield, like he's disrespected.
Yeah, well, but he thinks that everything, but that's what I'm saying. He thinks everything is disrespect.
Whether that's true or not, how do we know?
I don't know, but he fights with this bitch. See this redheaded bitch right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fights with her like later on in this. That's hysterical.
We don't know if she's a
bitch. She's a bitch. She's a mean lady.
Well, that could be.
I didn't say her name, so you don't know who we're talking about. But I'm just saying she's a bitch. And later on, you'll see why.
Maybe he's dealing with this woke society, and it's just up his.
He's definitely the opposite of woke. Yeah, He's not woke at all.
And sometimes these people, the only thing they understand is rude.
Yes.
Right.
You know?
And also, he's probably been elected more than once. I mean, based on the amount of clips that are next to him there.
He seems very confident in this.
Oh, he's got a
position.
bunch, yeah.
So
he probably doesn't give a shit.
I would assume he's been elected a lot, which means he must be doing something for the people. Either that or just
there's one here. There's
there.
one here from 4 years ago that says Flint councilman removed from meeting by police. So it's not like he doesn't nothing ends quietly with this guy.
City council is a very small group. He has his
usually
constituency, and if you're locked into that, I mean, you could be like Adam Clayton Powell and never get that guy out. He robbed everybody blind. It was blatant prostitution, and they still loved him.
What about the mayor over there? Who was the one that was smoking crack?
Yeah.
Marion Barry?
Yeah.
Was that the one smoking crack? On film, with a hooker.
If you got your constituency, these guys will get you elected. They don't care if you commit murder.
Well, look at Rob Ford. We used to play Rob Ford all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And Rob Ford, the famous one, let me see if I can even find it. Rob Ford, the best one ever was the one where the eating pussy one. Do you remember that one? See that? The thing about Rob Ford, he had the best. Like he didn't give a fuck. Yeah. He was in Canada. He didn't give a fuck. Let me just see if I even have.
He was smoking crack, right?
Didn't he die?
Yeah. No, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Died, yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. Uncensored. Let me just see if I get the whole. I definitely want to get the uncensored one, because the uncensored one, you don't want to have it bleeped out, because you need to hear the mayor of Toronto at the time saying, "I don't worry about me eating pussy. I got enough pussy at home. I eat it all the time." Da, 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 da. So let's see what we got here.
The documents that was released, unfortunately, it's unfortunate I have to take the legal action. I don't appreciate people calling Alana a prostitute. I've never had a prostitute here. I'm very happily married at home. This is very disturbing against my wife. Unfortunately, I have to take legal action against Isaac Ransom and George Christopoulos and Mark Toohey. I have to take legal action against the waiter that said I was doing lines at the beer market. That is outright lies. That is not true. You know what? But it hurts my wife when they're calling a friend of mine a prostitute. Alana is not a prostitute. She's a friend, and it makes me sick how people are saying this. So unfortunately, I have no other choice. I'm the last one to take legal action. I can't put up with it anymore. So I've named the names. Litigation will be starting shortly. I've had enough. That's why I warned you guys yesterday. Be careful what you wrote. Okay, so that's all I have to say for now. And the next thing, I want to call Mayor Britannia in Hamilton and tell him that we're going to have to spank the little tiger cats. Oh, and the last thing was Olivia Gondak. It says that I wanted to eat her pussy. Olivia Gondak. I've never said that in my life to her. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home. Thank you very much.
The absolute fucking best. Oh, I never said I wanted to eat your pussy. I got enough to eat at home. Wonderful. Fucking wonderful. Oh, God, I miss that man. He was constant hilarity, was Rob Ford. He was fucking amazing. He was constant hilarity. God damn, I miss it.
Everybody thinks these people are above certain things.
And they act like they don't say this shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way it was for a long time. You had all the politicians. They played that role. They had the part with the perfect tie and the clip, and would never use inappropriate language ever. And now look at the last president we had. I mean, it was more of a shock he didn't curse at something than he did if he cursed.
You mean the greatest president ever? That's what people think that we would say here on the show.
I know.
They would also think I asked to suck my tongue.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.